Welcome to Mind Talk. If you're new to the channel, you're going to want to head on over and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well so you'll never miss another video. What happens to your body when you exercise? Apart from helping you lose weight and keep you fit, exercise has a whole lot of other effects on the brain that we don't hear enough about. Needless to say, all of these are positive effects that can help improve our mental health. Watching this video might just encourage you to get off your mobile and squeeze in some push-ups for the day. In this video, we're giving you a roundup 10 effects of exercise on the body you didn't know about. Let's begin. Number 10. Helps you keep calm. In the last 5 years, studies have made an enormous breakthrough, especially a study presented at American College of Sports Medicine 57th Annual Meeting in Baltimore. Researchers talked about the relationship between anger and exercise. Anger is an emotion that has always been neglected in research. Those who experience anger outbursts and rage without the influence of alcohol can benefit from half an hour aerobic exercise. Being angry a lot isn't just unpleasant for others, it can also harm your health. Before snapping at someone close, try and go for a run. Not only will this burn off some energy, but it will also give you a chance to cool down and think rationally. Doing this can give you some more time to analyze why you feel so angry. Number 9. Helps control addiction. Whether it's binge eating, smoking or drugs, exercise can help you battle away these addictions in no time. Dopamine is known as the reward chemical that your brain releases on any occasion that brings you pleasure. Unfortunately, the same chemical is released by a variety of drugs and even alcohol, which can get a person addicted. What exercise does is it distracts your brain from craving the things you're addicted to. This way, you're actually rewiring your brain not to deem those addictions as a priority. It's one of the non-pharmacological ways to get your brain back to its non-addiction ways. It's especially helpful if you're alcoholic, since alcohol ruins your body clock. That's why many people have trouble sleeping. Exercising tires you out and makes you ready to hit the hay. Number 8. Gets rid of all that useless stress. You may not have noticed, but under stress, your shoulders feel tense and you might even be clenching your jaw. This can also be accompanied by stomach aches, insomnia, or nagging headaches. The addiction of all these symptoms might even make you more stressed. To break this vicious cycle of self-torture, exercise is the answer. Exercise increases the level of a chemical called norepinephrine. This chemical is responsible for controlling your brain's response to stress, so you get to feel stress-free for a sweet sweat session. What a win-win situation! Your body also released endorphins, which makes you feel good. Working out is also a good way to get rid of any tension in your body. Number 7. Improves your body image. Dissatisfaction about your body is unfortunately very common among women and men. Exercise actually helps you like yourself more and build stronger self-esteem despite the rigorous standards society has. First of all, it improves fitness, which you already know, from your mind right to your toes. Secondly, it helps you become more aware of your physical activities. Consequently, your focus shifts from your appearance to your abilities. Self-esteem is essentially how a person sees their worth. When you exercise, you're taking steps towards treating yourself with respect and care. Obviously, this boosts self-esteem. In fact, research shows that the effects are so fast that women felt immediately more confident just after 30 minutes of exercise. Who knew loving yourself could be made so much easier? Number 6. Gets your creative juices flowing. Sometimes you were just stuck in a rut with your creative levels on zero. Thanks to recent studies, you can now do some jumping jacks to help those juices flowing. We already knew that exercise speeds up the growth of new brain cells in the hippocampus, which improves memory. But because of this, the growth can also promote creativity since it polishes the ability to imagine the future. There isn't much data to support the hypothesis, but scientists are working on it. There are a few studies that show people who went for a walk came up with many new ideas. Number 5. Reduces anxiety. When you're anxious, what would you think would help? A warm bath or 20 minutes of jogging? You'd be surprised to find out that it's the latter. Anxiety is linked to fast heart rates, and shockingly, exercise helps calm down the heart. Although your heart rate shoots up, but as you do it over time, it becomes more efficient. The improved heart and lung function gives the body a sense of well-being. And physical activity also releases our beloved feel-good chemical. Other than anxiety, your stress will fly off your shoulders too. Number 4. Sharpens your memory. Do you often find yourself behaving like Dory, forgetting where you were going midway? Well, then you should really put on your leggings and sports gear. Physical movement increases oxygen to your brain, which already reduces the risk for diseases that causes memory loss. Aerobic exercise also increases the literal size of your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for learning and verbal memory. This isn't just for aged people, it's for everyone. In 2013, a clinic studied 20,000 people for the Department of Dementia. They discovered that those with high fitness levels were 36% less likely to develop it. This may not sound like a lot, but it also reduces brain shrinkage in old age by a significant amount too. Number 3. Helps you cope with your depression. There have been many studies about the relationship that exercise has with depression. A study by Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found out that just by running 15 minutes a day, you can reduce the risk of major depression by an astonishing 26%. Research also supports the idea of exercise as an effective antidepressant. In fact, maintaining an exercise routine can prevent you from relapsing too. The best fighter for depression with any side effects is exercise because it promotes all sorts of good changes in the brain. It gives way to neural growth, reduces inflammation, and develops new activity patterns that endorse feelings of well-being and calmness. How can we forget about the endorphins, the sweet chemicals that energize you and make you feel all giddy? Lastly, it also works as good distraction when the negative thoughts start clouding your mind. Number 2. Exercise and ADHD. Exercise can help your body get in shape. More importantly, it keeps your brain in shape. It's one of the most effective ways to reduce symptoms of ADHD. When you start sweating out, the brain starts to release chemicals called neurotransmitters, including dopamine. The chemical is usually in less amount with those that suffer from ADHD and other attention deficiency disorders. It also boosts the brain's norepinephrine and serotonin levels, which are crucial for the brain to focus and pay attention. In fact, exercise works the same way as ADHD medications like Ritalin and Adderall. Number 1. Tires the mind and gets it ready for bed. The world knows very little about sleep, but the fact that we know exercise improves sleep is a huge blessing. Even though the precise process of how it helps are unknown, there are a few theories. One of them is the change in temperature. When a person exercises, a lot of heat is generated and released. After a while, the body temperature drops and that might promote good sleep quality. Studies showed that subjects that exercised would sleep a whole 1.25 hours more every night as compared to their non-exercising partners. Of course, the effect won't happen in a jiffy, but consistency will get you a long way. Moreover, insomnia is linked with anxiety, depression, and elevated arousal. All of these can be reduced by some exercise, causing yet another chain reaction. And that's a wrap for 10 underrated effects of exercise on the body. Which of these have you never heard of before? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.